Fairfax, Virginia is having a serious issue with one particular parking enforcement officer who decides to give people tickets for not doing their inspections in time as they're in line waiting to have inspections done on their vehicles. Okay, so this was a report by the Washington Post, and according to the report, one auto body owner was so irritated with Jacquelyn Hogue, who is the parking official here, that as she was writing a ticket recently, he grabbed it out of her hand and then exchanged choice words with her. Okay, some profanity took place. Now, Hogue responded by having Redwine, Bruce Redwine, who's the guy here, arrested for felony assault on a police officer, though she's not even a police officer. Again, she's parking enforcement. Now, this went to court. He served about 4 days in prison, or jail, I should say, as a result of this. But he did appeal this, and the charges were dropped immediately because the judge realized that she's not actually a cop. The charges that he faced were felony assault on a police officer. Again, not a police officer.
Okay, so that's part of the issue. The other part of the issue is what a douchebag move this is by
Jacquelyn Hogue.
Right, and all the people who know this and allow it to happen time after time. So these people are bringing their cars in to get the inspection. They're doing the right thing. They're like, oh, okay, I got to get my car inspected and follow the law. And she's sitting there going, ha ha, I'm going to get you right before you can follow the law. I'm going to write you tickets because it's easy.
No, I hate this shit. I hate this shit. I hate this shit. Okay, here's the thing, all right? There used to be a time where parking officials were a little more reasonable, but now they're just handing out tickets all over the place in unreasonable circumstances. So I'll give you an example that I experienced personally. I didn't get the ticket, but I live in a very densely populated area, and it's around a lot of restaurants and businesses. There was a man in a truck delivering food to a restaurant, and so he parked it very temporarily so he can just deliver the food real quick and leave. The parking enforcement person saw and immediately started writing the ticket. First of all, the car wasn't blocking any traffic. The car wasn't in anyone's way. It was a very quick stop. Boom, got the ticket. Just find something better to do with your life, okay? Find a different career path because parking enforcement sucks. It's a regressive tax. It's because we don't tax the wealthy their fair share, and states and municipalities need to make up the money in some other way. So they issue these stupid, bogus tickets. It drives me mad.
And part of the reason they do that is because it funds the local, sometimes police officers or different departments. So they want their funding. So they're like, okay, the more tickets I give out, the more goodies I get. Yeah. Or I get to keep my job, right? So they have all the incentives in the world to write tickets fair or otherwise. So now my version of that story is a long time ago. I'm in New Jersey. There's a stop sign that you can't see because it's behind a tree. And so I didn't see it. And there was no reason for the stop sign either. So I was just going down the road. As far as I knew, there was hardly, it's hard to describe the intersection there. Anyway, because there's a light right afterwards. I stop at the light, I turn, and the cop comes and gets me. And he goes, you know, you ran that stop sign. I was like, what stop sign? I didn't see a stop sign. And he's like, the one behind that tree over there. I'm like, wait a minute, that's preposterous. Now, why do you have a police trap there? I mean, you're sitting there. You didn't see me driving, right? You were ambushed there to give tickets.
Yeah.
You're sitting there because you know people don't see the sign.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right? Then maybe you should put the sign in a place where you can see it instead of just creating it as a fake excuse to give out tickets so you could fund yourself.
Well, that means that he'd have to work a little harder to issue tickets.
Yeah.
Right?
The minute you have an ambush like that, you should realize, oh, there's something wrong here. Everybody's not seeing this sign.
Yeah.
Anyway, so instead, of course, he gets all coppy, right? So he's like, you endangered the lives of everybody. We were going 5 miles an hour. There was a stop sign, an actual traffic light right after it, like 3 feet after it, right? We're all coming to a stop anyway, right? You endangered everybody's lives in here. And then he turns to, there's 3 other guys in the car. He turns to them and he's like, how do you feel about the fact that your friend put your lives in danger like that? And like 2 of them burst out laughing. So like they didn't mean to, like they're scared of the cop. They're like, are you crazy? One of them, Bora, okay, of course, is going to mess with me. And he's like, thank you, officer. I was really worried. And he's like, you know, it's a good thing you stopped him. We were this close.
That's hilarious.
So cut it out, man. Stop giving these tickets to us. You're killing us with these tickets, right? And if you're poor, this hits you so hard. And by the way, sometimes if you can't pay the tickets, then they're like, oh, it's not a private debt, it's a public debt you owe to the government. They arrest you over it.
Yeah.
It's insanity. Cut it out. Cut it out.